If you had the option to be perfect in every possible way that it could be, what would you do? Would you rather be perfect or imperfect? But before you answer that, you gotta think about this. Being perfect on the top, it sounds like it could be a fun thing. Yeah, you had no problems, everything is good. But you also gotta think about this. Being perfect, it comes with consequences as well. But let me ask you this. Would you rather be perfect in every single way? Or would you rather be imperfect and have imperfection? Well, first and foremost, nobody's perfect. Let's get that out the way. Nobody's perfect, okay? But hear me out. If you were perfect, let me tell you something you have to deal with. First, you can't mess up on anything. Everything you have to do has to be perfect. You to be perfect, therefore, everything you wear has to be perfect. Your skin has to be perfect. Your hair has to be, even your breath gotta be perfect. Everything gotta be perfect. I know there's some people out there that think they may be perfect or think, hey, this has gotta be this way, this gotta be that way. No, they don't. You might be asking, how is being imperfect better than being perfect? Well, for one, you ain't gotta worry about all of the stress of having to be perfect. Think about that. And on top of that, think about this. If you was perfect, you'd have everything and you'd just stagnate. You know, when you get to a goal and you know there's nothing after that, it's like, okay, I'm here. Now what? You get bored. So it's like, oh. But once you accept, here's how being imperfect is better. You get to improve every single day. You know that you're not perfect, but you also know that you can work on yourself every single day. And you know what? That's worth living for, because being perfect would honestly get boring. Think about it. If you had any and everything you always wanted, how boring would that be? I'm sure you can imagine that. Like, take a second to think about it. How boring, how stressful that would be. Being imperfect is 10 times better. You might be asking, how do I accept that I'm not imperfect? Because a lot of us are perfectionists. I know I am, because as far as being an artist, not like a musical artist, but like digital, making something, and you see that little bitty piece that's like off, you're like, crap, I gotta fix it. And nobody else sees it, but you see it, and you're like, I gotta fix it. But as far as accepting that you're not perfect, first step in doing that would be notice what you think has to be perfect about yourself. If you can't change it, just say, hey, this is me, this is a part of me, this is who I am. Because it ain't going nowhere, I'm not going nowhere, I'm not perfect, but I can improve each and every day. And knowing that you can improve each and every day will give you that good feeling, because you ain't sitting still. You actually get the needle moving, you're going forward. You ain't sitting still, you're going forward. And on top of all of that, you can use your imperfections as a reminder of how far you've come. It might sound crazy, but yeah, it is what it is. Not only imperfections, but also things that you may not like about yourself. It could be insecurity, it could be anything. That's a secret to turning your insecurity into something more powerful than what it should be, or what it could be. For example, for me, mine was my teeth. Not like the whole teeth, but like a side of it. Here's a picture of it right here. See? But at first I used to hate it, because it's like, oh, why is it looking like that? Yada, yada, yada. But I got to the point to where I was like, okay, I could fix it, or I could use this as an example to remind myself of how far I've come. And now every day I look in the mirror, that's a good reminder of how far I've come. And every day, that's reminding me of how far I've come and where I'm going as well. So you see what I mean? So if you think you have to be perfect, trust me, you don't. You don't have to be perfect. You don't have to be perfect for anybody. Enjoy being imperfect and being yourself, because there's only one you, and this one you needs to be true and be you, because if you weren't you, who would you be? I was gonna rhyme right there, but no, it's not working out. My rap career isn't taking off anytime soon, even though I don't have one, but it's okay. But if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and drop me a like, comment, subscribe. But before you leave, question of the day: do you want to be perfect? Leave a comment in the section below, and I will see you in the next video.